Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today, Nvidia rumor to launch a 24 GB variant of GeForce RTX 5080 GPU after a 16 GB variant, and also first gaming Blackwell shipments are spotted. And Nvidia RTX 5080 and 1590 specs were revealed yesterday. You can check it on my channel. First thing that everyone was able to point out was the halving of core and memory specs for the RTX 5080 versus its bigger brother 5090. 5080 is set to feature a similar VRAM configuration as the existing 4080 GPUs, but with the 16 GB capacities and a 256-bit bus interference. However, the memory itself will utilize the newer DDR7 standard, which should bring a nice uplift in bandwidth and also expect L2 cache boost. However, the 32 GB VRAM on the Nvidia RTX 5090 sounds more enticing than a 24 GB for the 5080 would have been a better choice. But it looks like the initial memory configs might be limited due to DDR7 yields, and DDR7 is going to be a fairly new memory architecture, and the process needs to be mature to allow for higher speeds and capacities. But in the early reports suggest 28 GB die speeds and 2 GB capacity per module, but that might change. And according to a prominent chip hell forum member Polymorph, who has previously leaked the GPU picture of GA102 ampere GPU core, revealed that the configs of the RTX 40 series card and also details RX 6000 RDNA2 GPU specs as well. It looks like Nvidia may offer a 24 GB variant of the RTX 5080 in the future. But now there are two ways that a 24 GB Nvidia RTX 5080 is going to happen. The first and the least likely way is that the Grim team uses the GA202 GPU core, allowing for a 384-bit and a memory bus and 24 GB configs. But there is another path, and the more likely one, which is the 3GB VRAM modules, which will be available with DDR7. And 5090 and 5080 will feature a 16 to 8 DDR7 modules respectively, and that give us a 32 GB and 16 GB memory using 2 GB modules. But with 3 GB you can get up to 24 GB for the RTX 5080 while keeping the same PCB design, core specs, and also the same 256-bit memory configs. And it all comes down to when the 3GB DDR7 modules will be ready for mass production for the next gen GPUs. And it is well known that DDR7 scales from 16 GB to 64 GB, so a memory upgrade is definitely in the equation. And if we can see here, these are some of the speculation that the die capacity will be from 16 to 64, and they are using the DDR7 memory, and the workload will be gaming AI. As you can see that the game Nvidia changed their naming scheme. Now they are using AI everywhere in their cards. So let's see how this goes for Nvidia. But in addition to Nvidia GeForce 5080 24 GB GPU rumor, there is finally a sight of a RTX 5080 and other 50 GPU shipments being sent out to the testing labs. Harukaze 5719 has spotted several RTX 50 GPU configs, mainly pointing towards the 16 GB RTX 5080 variation, and which you can see below. The number 699, 1G, 144, 30, 50, and 45. These are the RTX 1590, and this one is RTX 5080, but I think it's the 24 GB variant. But also another 691 with the 2030 TS1, 70, and 50. These are also the 1590 variant, and the last one is 45 for EB1. And these are the graphics chip codes: HS code 8473309 for 2020 and 20 series for the RTX 5090. Now these are some of the leaks from Copilot 7 Kimi 2, that the GeForce RTX 5080 code will be the PG144-147 SKU45, and the GB203 400A1 chips with the code number FP32 up to 256-bit, and DDR7 16GB, not the 24 version, and up to 400 watt of TDP. So that's it for today, guys, and let's see if we have some more leaks in the coming future. And until then, I'll see you in the next video, guys.